Alright, what up people, you back. Another video, or another section to a video. I don't know. So we just got finished putting the gas tank back up under the box using our handy dandy motorcycle lift. At this point, hell, I might invest in another one of these, cause yeah, when I tell you I wish I would have had when I tell you I wish I would have been had this to help do a gas tank, trying to put it back up there by yourself with your knees, crab walking on your back. Telling you, go to Harbor Freight, get you one of these. Take all that extra up out of there. Now, I'll be the first to admit, I've definitely changed out more gas pumps this year than I would, or fuel. I've definitely changed out more fuel pumps this year than I would like. Yeah. However, something is happening. So I'm gonna get another gas cap. I don't know if like water was getting inside of there. If you look at the old sender unit, the old sender unit was all rusty dusty, and that might have been what eventually led to the corrosion that I'm guessing that right up in here is where it failed, because this harness is good on the inside, but from those pins on the inside to the harness on the outside was nothing. So yeah, good times. But we got another one. I thought it was very awkward. Very awkward, because I've never had a sending unit go bad, but sure enough, she back cranking. She back cranking and running. So I think what I'm gonna do, of course, it's already time for like our weekly startups, and that's how I figured out that it wasn't running, because I went to crank it up and it didn't crank. It do nothing. It did nada. So now we can put the car back on the ground. Get out. You see that one hand jack work? Holla at me, NASCAR. Nah, but straight up though, like you gotta be able to diagnose, because like I said, I changed the fuel pump because, you know, that's the usual culprit. And then turned out that wasn't it. All right, so we are now to the good. Put them back on the ground. Back it up a little bit. Get our chalk blocks out the way, then probably pull it right here out the way. Cause what I got coming for that, they may need to put it in the driveway. I doubt that they're gonna drop it on the street, so yeah. But now we can crank and it can move under its own power. And we good to go. Yeah, we gotta get that bad gas out of there. Maybe try to put an octane booster on it and then get some fresh gas in there. I feel like that's the issue now, and I gotta get up under there and tuck them wires, tuck the harness back up. But other than that, she back to the square one that we was trying to start with before. So let's crank up the rest of them. I think our next problem child will be this C10. A mix between probably not enough gas and whatever, but we did get it to fire off, so wishful, hopeful thinking. I feel like this one probably does, like the fuel pressure bleeds off more than it should, but at the same time, like I said, I feel like this one just ain't got enough gas in it. And at the angle that it's sitting, yeah, so we'll come back to that one. Next up is the Batmobile. Cause I doubt it's the pump. At this point, don't even say that fucking word. Fuel pump? Don't say FP. Nothing close to fuel pump. Ridiculous. Throw our Frankenstein switch. And of course, gonna fire off like it needs to. That's my baby. That's my baby. So yeah, hey, this one doing some popping. I don't like the way that sound. Like I said, I believe it's from that gas. But successful start them up. Everything started up except for, well, we ain't cranked that one in. That one, the engine coming out. So, but yeah, before it's all over, everything will start again. You know it.